Hello everyone, I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
And welcome back to Diablo 2 PC Solo Paladin playthrough.
Yeah, do.
Yes, hammer time. But...
Back at the beginning again.
Yes, we're back here on Hell difficulty, and that actually has some rather nasty ramifications. So for example, we receive massive resistance penalties now. I believe the resistance penalty is something like 75 less resist, because we actually have like 132% cold resist right now, but our current cold resist is 32, so it's minus 100% resistances on resist all.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That's extremely severe.
That guy's following you around. That guy with the exclamation point over his head.
You know,
he wants to talk to you real bad.
We didn't talk to him in the first two difficulties. We're not going to talk to him in this one either.
Oh, poor guy.
But
you're such a snob.
Yeah, well,
Jeez.
I just don't like forced dialogue, okay? Nobody's going to force me to do forced dialogue. It's just not going to happen. But anyways, because of the circumstances that we find ourselves in, and I mean, we're doing this on Players 8 right now, there's no way I'm going to continue this on Players 8, and I'm going to use this episode today to show people why I'm not going to play this on Players 8.
Okay.
Right? Although, to be fair, I actually do think that it would be impossible for me to do this on Players 8 anyways, at least with the current gear that we have. What's this thing? Yeah, you know what? That might be useful. We'll take that. Because I actually have to craft something here. Actually, I have the Herodic Cube recipes thing open on the other monitor there so that I can read it. And I need to find a perfect emerald or make a perfect emerald. Or sorry, not emerald, a sapphire. I'm going to have to make one. I'll go and grab the stuff to make one. Because we're going to need some kind of one-handed weapon that we can use to toggle between when we need to have resistances. Right? Even though we have a lot of health, we need to have some kind of viable switch now.
You're going to go away from the hammer?
I'm going to use the hammer as a primary weapon, but I'm going to use a one-handed weapon as a toggle.
Oh.
Yes.
And what weapon would that be?
Well, this is this really shitty fucking random war scepter that we have.
Oh.
That is nothing special and absolutely is not enough to even do this difficulty anyways. Even when I upgrade it, but we need something that is like the bare minimum for doing this at all.
Oh.
Right? So what else do I need? I think I need another rune. I think it was what kind of rune does it say over there? Oh, it says a Om rune and an Ort rune. Okay, I need an Ort rune. I have an Ort rune right there. Now we're going to pick that thing back up again.
You're going to put all that stuff in the box and shake the box real hard, and a magic weapon's going to come out.
That's right, a better magic weapon's going to come out. And we're going to do that, and we're going to swap that hammer out for now. And maybe for good, but at least for now. Because I'm going to need as much damage as possible on an actual primary hammer weapon. And that's not as much damage as possible. This is as much damage as possible for us right now. Then I also need... What else do I need? I need a shield. I picked up a shield, a 2-socket shield last time.
How are you going to carry that shield when you got all those charms and shit there?
Oh, I'm going to put it on my arm.
Oh.
Yeah. We're actually going to wear this shield. Oh, wrong slot there. Wear this shield. And then there's a rune word for that. Shale Eth. Yeah, that's what it is. Shale Eth. We have an Eth rune. We need to find a Shale rune, and I think I have one in here somewhere. Alright, this would probably, you know, even though it's going to have kind of shitty defense, because of the resistances, I really love the resistances on this shield. The Shale Eth will make this, like, brilliant. If I can find a Shale rune. Oh, there's a Shale rune. I believe it's Shale Eth. Alright, so that's 40% resist all, and we go Shale Eth. And now that is all resistances plus 65 cannot be frozen.
Oh, okay. Wow.
As well as, you know, 40% faster block rate, 20% increased chance of blocking. you know, blah, blah, blah. And that puts our resistances up to 75, 15, 75, and 57. Right? Our cold resistance is still a little weak, though, so we might want to look at resolving that. And the thing about that is we actually have a triple socket helmet in here, but we'll have to give up a little bit of life stealing in order to make use of it. Right? So we get 5% life stealing off of this helmet right now. If we take that off, we don't get the 5% life stealing anymore. It's AC 36, that's AC 30. So we're really dropping our AC here, but what we can do with that, we can make ourselves another resist helmet, and we could put, say, a couple of Thul runes into that helmet. And I don't know if I have any jewels or anything in here. Let me just peruse what I've got for jewels really quick. Well, I've got a poison resist 21 jewel, but I think a Tal rune would be more effective than 21%. Right. Throw an Ort rune in there. I think my lightning resistance is okay right now. But yeah, so it's going to be 30%. So we'll shove a Thul rune in there too. Right, that's 30% already when we equip it. Maybe we do Thul, Tal, Thul. Or Thul, Thul, Tal. Just a random nonsensical thing that obviously isn't a rune word, but will give us all the resistances that we need. And then we could throw a Tal in there.
I see. So there's a way around this deep penalty to resistances.
That's right. Actually, I'm even thinking about swapping over to a different ring there, because I think I can get something else with life stealing. Drop my fire resistance a little bit. I'm hoping that'll probably be okay. Or maybe there's even something with fire resistance that I could equip, but I think I have a second copy of that ring, actually. Laying around in here somewhere. I have so much shit, man. We have so much shit. So much shit. Oh, that's a fire resist 23 ring. Replenish life, lightning resist, cold resist. What's that? Poison resist. But I need to find my life stealing, damn it. I want my life stealing. That's 3% life stealing on an amulet, but we have a 20% resist all amulet, so that's not going to do it. But I just want to recover a little bit of that life stealing that I was getting back, so let's go back to here again. I'll grab that 4% life stealing ring that I'd... Oh, there it is. There's the duplicate we had of it. Now we've got 2 of that ring. We'll throw that in there for now. I guess I had that Gladius, but that Gladius doesn't have the lifesteal that this has. So, you know, we'll keep using this for now anyways. Right? Now, I think those boots give me 38. Resist all? Or sorry, 38 resist lightning? What is the resistances like on some other boots? Do I have any boots that are like a mixed resist of some kind? That aren't ethereal and useless to me? Probably not. I'm going to say probably not. Yeah, probably not. Those are probably the best boots that I've got. But I guess I'll find a Tal rune in this stash and throw that in the helmet, and then that'll be good. If I can find a Tal rune. There's a Tal rune. There we go. Thul Tal. Our totally generic, useless helmet. And when we switch to hammer, we've got -2 and -11, but I guess it's fine. It'll be okay. So now we've actually got resistances again. Not the best resistances. We could do better. We could actually, you know, possibly even get better resistance gear along the way, but we don't have that right now, so we'll just go with this for now. And we've got 12% lifesteal there, and then another 5% there, and then another 3% there. Right, so that's, let's say that's 18, 19, 20% lifesteal. But But that gets divided by, what is it, 3/4 on hell? I can't remember what it is on hell. Is it like 3/4? Okay, so we have 30% lifesteal. Apparently I can't do math, but that's going to take like a big penalty on hell, and it's not actually going to be 30% or anything close to 30%. So that's okay though. We're going to go and we're going to do the thing, and I think I already talked to Ikara once already, but you know, she wants us to go and clear the Den of Evil.
Yet another Den of Evil.
Yet another Den of Evil, the third Den of Evil, as if the first two weren't enough. So we'll be going and we'll be doing that. And it's going to be... Oh,
isn't every dungeon a Den of Evil?
It's going to be... This Den of Evil is going to be unstoppable. Like, oh god, it's going to be painful. And she doesn't have anything useful for us, I think. Ooh, plus 222 defense based on character level, huh? Is that better than... what's his nuts?
No, it's not. Missile launcher or
we need a missile launcher for Players 8 and some kind of, like, tank armor, okay? We need our Tiger tank in here, okay? That's what we need. Okay, well, she doesn't really have anything that I could use here, so... Too bad. Nothing useful to us, and I don't think Geet will have anything either. Really, we'd just be looking for a higher base damage one-handed weapon, but we're probably not going to find one, ever. Alright. Poison resist. Yeah, we're not going to find what we want anymore, because what we want does not exist in the normal item shops anymore. Right? Even like the mauls, the great axes, none of it is actually going to be useful to us in any way. If you ever had to rely on the equipment bought from here, you'd be screwed.
Yeah, where's Wirt when you need him?
Yeah, really.
Isn't he like some kind of zombie or something back in Tristram?
No, he's just a corpse.
Oh.
Just a corpse. Anyways, I'm just gonna come over to the other screen for a sec and full screen the recording window now.
Oh, you're done looking at the recipe window now?
Yes, I'm done looking at the recipe window now. Lock my mouse back into the game. Hey, dipshit. Don't get stuck on that. No, no, no. I'm gonna need you out there. I'm gonna need you, like, immediately. Because everything's gonna take 20 plus hits to kill. That's not an exaggeration. Everything's gonna take 20 plus hits to kill. Basically, we're gonna walk out here with the shield, and then something's gonna approach us, and then we're gonna switch over to the hammer when it starts to attack what's-his-nuts. Because everything's also gonna hit like a truck. Okay, I gotta help him out with these fallen ones here.
Yeah, he's just about dead already. He's dead.
He is dead. Oh, shit.
He's dead, Jim, and so are you.
And then we died, because that was sloppy.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, that was sloppy. That was so sloppy on my part. So I guess we'll go and get our shit and then pick that up. Actually, there we go. That's why I'm healing so slow. I totally forgot to buy the new potions. We get new potions finally at this stage.
Oh, do we?
We do. We get new potions at this stage. Hello. Yeah, we get these super potions now. And here I am trying to heal with like subpar potions still. That'll help. So we get double speed healing potions.
Welcome. Yes.
So we'll just do this. We'll do this. Resurrect him again. We'll try this shit again.
He just ran into the wall back there.
Yeah, well, you know. Yeah. So which one was I working on? They heal pretty fast too, so there. When we'll eliminate these guys first because they're pretty fragile compared to the zombie.
Mm-hmm.
And shark tooth armor, we'll be able to sell that to repay what we lost there. It's kind of sad. But the zombies are watch this zombie.
If you had a different kind of weapon, would it be more effective?
We have the most effective kind of weapon against this zombie whatsoever.
Oh.
We get a 100 or we get a, I think, is it 50% bonus to damage against a zombie? So we do... Yes, it's a 50% bonus to damage against a zombie, and we have a base damage of 2,000 to 3,500 damage. And yes, it is zombies who are the worst. But we can kill the fallen ones easy enough, as long as, you know, we don't get surrounded by them, and our buddy doesn't die, which means our defense goes away, because he's basically responsible for our entire defense rating at this point now. Because our armor is completely and totally dedicated towards magic resistance. Meanwhile, Buddy there has good magic resistance all around because he just gains it naturally from leveling up.
So, what kind of benefit does the archer type helper give you?
She shoots things and she can inflict special effects on them like cold damage or whatever else.
Oh.
But as you can see, it's going to be quite a pain in the ass in order to actually get down to the Den of Evil, considering we're struggling on basic enemies. And this is kind of what Players 8 would be like if there weren't things that could just instantly kill you. So like, for example, those undead bone fetishes that I've been talking about for the entire length of the series, those are the ones that will instantly kill us when I kill them, right? Like, they explode when they die. They do 10% of their maximum health as damage when they die, and 10% of their maximum health on Players 8. As you can see, things have a ridiculous amount of hit points on Players 8. 10% of their maximum health on Players 8 is more health than we have, by like 1,000 points. Which means that we would just die. Yeah, I think enemies on this on Players 8 here on Hell can have up to something like 40,000 hit points.
Wow.
So they can have a lot of hit points, and 10% of that is still way more than our maximum health. Okay, let's run backwards. That's a bit too many of them. We'll kind of draw them out. Ooh, that's a boss pack, that's why. Oh, Buddy's gonna die there. See if I can get back to town before he does. Yes! We don't have to spend money on reviving him. Yay. Oh wait, I totally meant to use that on him. Oh well. Doesn't matter, we're gonna talk to What's-Her-Nuts anyways. And sell that mana potion. I'll throw that in the stash for now. That's right, I picked up that armor to recuperate his death cost.
It's too bad you can't sell stuff directly out of the box.
I know. But at least we'll get enough money to recuperate his death cost and, you know, throw shit in the box.
So you need to be able to throw all those charms into the box and then shake the box real hard and have a one single charm with all of those benefits all pop out.
I wish. Ouch. Okay, well, I want you to go down there and take him. I don't want him to come after me first. He's like got like elemental enchantments and shit. But as you can see, you know, although we had a little bit of a rough start there, things aren't like totally unkillable or anything. Right? We can kill things, and part of the reason why we can kill things is because we do an absolutely absurd amount of damage. Like, you shouldn't actually have to do this amount of damage in order to kill things. But we can do it because we're us.
Yeah, but we're also talking about a game where enemies have thousands of hit points, too. Like, even just run-of-the-mill enemies, never mind bosses, right?
That's right. Like, these fallen ones, I think they're among the weaker enemies, and, like, I kill them right now in 3 to 4 hits. So 3 to 4 hits could mean they have 6,000 hit points. It could mean they have whatever 3,500 times 4 is.
Yeah.
Right?
14,000?
Yeah. Depending on the range. And I mean, like, they do have ranges too, right? Like, they do, in fact, actually have hit point ranges. So, you could look them up, and basically, you take the base hit point numbers that the wiki has, and then you multiply them by 4.5. And that's the number of hit points that they have on Players 8. Yeah, as you can see, even basic zombies are like boss monsters for us, right? Just wait until we get into the den, because the boss of the den is a zombie.
Oh.
But that's not the worst of it. So also enemies have I think they have a 25% base physical resistance on hell difficulty. But also, there's physically immune enemies. I don't know what these guys are.
Oh, that could get awkward.
Oh yeah, that just means we ignore them and move on. That's basically what happens. That guy wants to hit me, except he totally just didn't. But these guys are boss monsters, or part of boss pack anyways. They're minions, so they're gonna have way more health than a normal zombie. Although he's trying to regroup with his boss pack right now, which is why he's acting all derpy. But we're not going to follow him into the boss pack, because that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea to have an entire boss pack of zombies beating on you when they're this tough.
It looks like he's just kind of moving around. He's not attacking back or anything.
Yeah, it's because he's out of range of his boss, and as a result, he's just kind of derping out. You can see the boss on the right-hand side of the screen there. And so we'll let him kind of derp out for a little while. And we'll focus on killing this guy. And maybe eventually he'll get half a brain and come back over here and try to kill us. But until that happens... And he's already actually regenerating too, so there's that as well. You can see how fast they regenerate. I had this guy almost totally killed, and now he's almost totally healed. It doesn't help too that his boss monster is going across the bridge and walking away from us. Well, I mean, in a way it helps us, because it means that the boss monster is not coming towards us. Is he... Okay, he's extra fast, lightning enchanted. But he's extra fast, kick your teeth in. Which isn't very good for us. We might skip past him, because the lightning enchanted is going to absolutely murder us.
Good day.
Let's buy some healing potions. Put on the shield. So we can protect ourselves. And I mean, we're not wearing the shield so that we can kill this guy. I don't think we can kill this guy. We're actually just wearing the shield so that if he does hit us, it doesn't kill us. Because I think he's going to march through my hireling like he's not there. Right? Kind of like that. But if we can kind of draw them away from the bridge... Right? And I don't know, maybe we'll see. Can I actually... go toe-to-toe with this guy? No, not even close. Not even close. We can't even go toe-to-toe with that guy. It's not even close, even when our resistances are up, because it's mostly the physical damage that he's doing that's killing us. And without our guy to boost our armor class, everything goes from having a 50% chance of hitting us to having like an 80+% chance of hitting us. So, yeah. Not so great. So we gotta resurrect Buddy again. And now we'll run past this guy. And we will ignore his presence. Oh, look, there's another boss one down there. So we'll kind of go over this way. There's some not-so-deadly things over here to kill. I mean, again, these things wouldn't be so bad on, say, Players 1, because at least I could kill them in, like, 1 or 2 hits. But the volume of hits that we have to deal out is part of why we need to be careful with how we engage things right now. I don't know how much money that's going to be worth when I sell it, but I'll pick it up for now anyways. Pick up the oil potion too, because we're losing money as Buddy dies, of course. The more he dies, the more we're not making a profit. He's an expense. Of course, we'd be dead without him, so, you know, there's that.
Yeah. So is this the Den of Evil?
This is the Den of Evil. And it's probably going to take us the rest of the episode to clear this place. Going to be terrible. Okay, so we've got some Devilkin. Did they Devilkin? No, they're fallen ones. Whatever. All the same to me. And of course there can be shaman in here that can raise those corpses from the dead too, so you've got to really make sure that you take care of business and don't allow that. And that assault helmet might be worth something. It's got +2 to battle orders. If only we could use battle orders. We could boost our hit points by a few thousand.
What's a battle order?
It's a barbarian ability.
Oh. Again, what's a battle order?
Well, he casts it, and then for a limited amount of time, he gets extra hit points.
Oh.
Okay, this is bad. Double zombie.
So it's a health buff, basically.
Basically, yeah. He also gets more mana and things like that, but... I don't know, none of his abilities really take all that much mana anyways. Look at these zombies. Don't you love these zombies? So,
yeah.
They used to be the slow and stupid kind of zombies, right? They're not the slow and stupid kind of zombies on Players 8. Well, I guess they're still kind of slow, but they're definitely not weak. They're like impervious Superman zombies. And just like that, we've got to go back to town and get more shit now. So yeah, what difficulty will I play this on if I can't play it on Players 8?
Super easy?
Probably Players 1 or 2. I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to say that Players 1 or Players 2 is probably the maximum that we could possibly do. And the reason for that is because, again, even if we manage to be able to kill things, like I'm pretty sure I could probably still kill things on Players 3 or Players 4, it's the large numbers of hit point totals that eventually become the bottleneck. And not the bottleneck is in we can't kill things. The bottleneck is in if 10% of their health is greater than my entire life bar, then I die. So,
and your arms get tired from swinging the hammer.
Yeah, all that too. But
because you got to swing the hammer like 500 times to kill anything, right?
Yeah, well, it's been pretty ridiculous so far, hasn't it? It looks like Buddy has engaged a zombie. And again, our damage is 2100 to 3400. So we're not hitting light by any means. And we hit almost every single time because we reduced their defense rating to 0, right? Just by being around, just by existing. Oh, look, a Grand Charm. Let's hope the Grand Charm is good. Is it a good charm? Plus 47 defense. Now you'd think that would be good, but it's actually kind of shit. Because we don't have a defense rating already. So plus 47 more of nothing is still nothing. Even if it's multiplied by like 400% by standing next to that guy. Which is why we have him on the team, by the way. We stand next to him and our defense rating goes from like 500 to 1700. That's his sole purpose in life. If I could actually park him in many of these situations and just like not have him do anything, I would. There's a zombie there. Walking.
Yeah, you need to figure out how to get his defense rating without having to have him around, right?
Unfortunately, that would only be possible if we used his skills, because we actually have access to his particular skill. It's just we can't use it and this skill at the same time. They're mutually exclusive. You can either have an offensive aura or a defensive aura. And the defensive aura won't really give us that much more defense, and the offensive aura is basically required in order to hit anything, so... Look at that berserk motherfucker. And I think lifesteal also has reduced effectiveness against undead anyways, which is why you still see our health going down a little bit. Let's see here, what's the falcon mask thing there? I can't throw it in the thing? Oh, I've got this shitty leather armor in there, which is probably worth more anyways. Unless the falcon mask boosts a whole bunch of abilities. Let's see what it does. Oh, I can't open that with that open. I have to do this. I'm gonna have to drop this on the ground and then pick this up and throw it in the thing. And then look at it. And then think, okay, that looks like it might do something. Throw that in the stash. Throw that down there. Throw that in the stash. Throw that there. We're playing Tetris now. The Tetris playthrough. Then we gotta go like this, pick up the thing, boom. And yeah, now we have 47% less, or 47 less defense, which means they have a 60% chance to hit us instead of a 58% chance to hit us, but who cares? They have a lot of chance to hit us, okay? That's a lot of enemies. Let's not do that. That's just a suicide mission.
Yeah. Wow, look at them all.
Yeah, ouch. Let's not do that at all. Come on, buddy. You gonna get stuck? No, he's not stuck. He's good. He's good. Yeah, Buddy has more hit points than us, too. I wish I had his stats. He's like godlike compared to us, man. He's got like 169 strength, 136 dexterity. Yeah, why can't you strike him? There you go. So basically, he is like our first health bar at this point. Alright, he'll engage those guys, and then I'll engage. Because he can't kill things, but I can, because I hit 10 times harder than he does, right? If we waited for him to kill anything, we'd be here all day. I think Elegant Blade, those might be worth lots of money. But I'll have to not do that right now. Ooh, we should actually finish absorbing the corpses over here so that they can't be resurrected. Because there was a shaman over here. And if we get him into range, then he will start resurrecting those guys. Oh, here comes a whole bunch more of them anyways.
Yeah. Looks like there's an army.
I mean, they're like the weakest enemy in the game, but with these difficulty settings, you know, they're going to cause problems for anyone. Look at them beat the shit out of our guy there, right? And that's because defense rating reduces your chance to get hit, but it doesn't reduce the amount of damage you take. And if they manage to roll a whole bunch of really high chance to hits and manage to coincidentally hit him, then they will hit him no matter what. Ooh, a worm hide. I think that worm hide is going to be better than this serpent-skinned armor for selling shit. I think a worm hide has a base armor class of like 400. Yes, it does. So we might even save that or something. I don't know, because there might be some things we could do with that later down the road.
Save it for what exactly?
Socketing.
You've got a billion things in there that you're saving already.
I know. Well, you know, it makes a difference, though, right? It makes a difference.
Yeah, you're a hoarder.
It makes a difference. I tell you.
You should be on hoarders.
I tell you, it makes a difference. See, with this hammer here, it'll take us like 20 hits to kill this guy. Might not be a good thing with that zombie around. Yeah, how about we draw the zombie up here and then maybe run away from the other little guys? They're coming in. You know, totally coherent strategy. We'll just run away from all the little guys. Yeah,
it's like in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Run away, run away.
That's right, that's right. Well, we don't have a holy hand grenade here, okay? Those guys, they knew what they were about. They at least had a holy hand grenade.
Yeah, I know, but they can only use it once.
Hey, we can't even use it once. Yeah, what is it? Our damage drops to less than Buddy's there when we switch to this one-handed weapon. But it's the strongest one-handed weapon we have, damn it. And I mean, I don't know, that giant sword might sell for some amount. We can't actually use giant swords because they require dexterity, if I recall. Or rather, giant swords don't require them, but the exceptional and elite versions of giant swords require dexterity. Which is why you've never seen me use a sword, because we can't see well enough to use a sword. You gotta have 20/20 vision to use a sword. Oh, he actually resurrected that guy. He wasn't far enough away when we killed him, so he got resurrected. So we gotta get him further away and then kill him a second time now. As we stumble over all of this shit on the ground, right? I gotta make sure I absorb his corpse. I'd like for one of these zombies to give chase, actually. But they might not. Yeah, we're not doing double zombie. We're running out of healing potions, so we need to go back, sell some shit, buy some healing potions. It's painful, right? Isn't this painful?
Well, I don't know. It looks pretty much like, you know, what you've been doing all this time anyway.
I don't know, man. It's a lot tougher now, because before we were killing things in like 4 hits, and now we're just not killing things anymore. But theoretically, if they didn't have the exploding enemies that... oh yeah, I was going to save that. Theoretically, if they didn't have the exploding enemies that completely wreck us, then I could complete the game like this. But because they have those exploding enemies that wreck us, we don't actually have any chance of doing this all the way through on Players 8. But I wanted to show people. I wanted to show people what it's like.
They don't have the bomb suit in this one?
Yeah, there's no bomb suit in this one. There's no there's no ceramic armor too, okay? With the fucking resist everything. I wish. I wish. But we'll get all our charms out and everything else. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, so the charm there I don't think makes any difference to their chance to hit us. Oh, I guess it makes a 2% chance to difference. So without the charm, they have an 82% chance to hit us, and with the charm, they have an 80% chance to hit us. Wow. Amazing. Needless to say, we need like a new armor or something right away with lots of sockets so that we can put lots of resistances on it.
Yeah. Or a new helmet, like a hard hat with a styrofoam insert inside or something to cushion blows, right?
That's right. Okay, double zombie is too tough for him. He's getting torn apart. So we'll talk to What's-Her-Nuts and then go back through the portal and try to walk away from those guys, and hopefully one of them will follow us. Because zombies are kind of dumb. We'll hit that random shrine that will never help us anyways. Okay, yeah, so there's one there. Okay, well there's sort of one. There will be one if we go back far enough. Because they kind of de-aggro after a while and do the slow walk thing. Yeah, there you go. Now he's going to come up to me and he's going to try to hit me. Alright, let's see if we can kill him before his buddy shows up. Or before his buddy makes a meaningful enough contribution. I don't know. We got a head start on this one, though, so I think we'll be able to do it. Okay. So we don't even hit hard enough to stun the zombies. They have so much health we can't even stun them. And we stun everything we hit, but not zombies. Yeah, I think those elegant blades, they're I can't remember, I think they're an elite class weapon, but they're a weaker elite class weapon. But they do about as much damage as this stupid scepter that we have right now. You know, just a random pickup. Does as much damage as our best one-handed weapon.
You appear to have acquired yet another charm.
Yeah, it's that defense rating charm that totally doesn't help us at all.
Yeah. Except that it just fills your inventory space so you can't pick anything new up.
That's right. I mean, I guess there's that horned helm there that I can pick up.
Yeah, but is it styrofoam lined?
No, it's just... It's gold lined, right?
Oh.
Okay, it's gold lined. It means it's an item that we sell. And I'll go over here and sell some things. We've got some things to sell anyways. We'll sell these things so we can pick up the Horned Helm. We'll sell that for 11 grand. At least things are worth a lot of money when you sell them on this difficulty. We'll identify this. That's, you know, still can't use it, even with the minus 20% requirements. I guess even giant swords have a dexterity requirement. So we can't even use giant swords. We can't use any swords, because they all require dexterity, and we have none. But with the amount of hit points that things have, I don't know how you'd ever have dexterity. Plus 3 increased speed? Sure, that'll sell. Maybe. I hope. Can I absorb that guy's corpse? Just for no reason? No. Apparently not. I'm just gonna make sure that corpse is, yeah, Buddy there only has 38% resist all, so fireballs will kind of knock him up a bit. Fireballs will absolutely destroy us right now, unless we switch to this. So, I'm hoping to find a decent one-handed weapon to make use of this excellent shield that we have. It's a destroyer helm. I don't know what a destroyer helm is, but we're gonna pick it up and probably sell it. Okay, that guy got freeze busted, so I don't have to absorb his corpse. Can we? Yes. Okay. And Defender, I think, is just a generic nightmare level buckler. Yeah, it is. It's not going to sell for anything. What do we got here? Yeah, that's a elite level barbarian helm. If only we could use it. Sadly, we're not a barbarian. We are too cultured for that. So we can withstand the fireballs if we have the shield equipped. Of course, their melee attacks are enough to hurt us, right? But if he's going to target Buddy there, then I can take out the hammer and just pound the shit out of him, and then we don't gotta worry about all that shit. That cudgel, I think, is a nightmare level weapon. Won't sell for much. We got some zombies to take care of here. We can draw them out. No, don't go to the zombie. Let the zombie come to you. One of them will come to us eventually. You're so fucking impatient, Gulzar. What an asshole.
He's just trying to do a good job.
Oh, look at that. We actually blocked something.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure with our low dexterity, we have a 5% chance to block no matter how good the shield is. So we actually blocked something. Did he damage the shield? No, he didn't damage the shield. Okay, that zombie was easy enough. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, we're gonna be running away right quick. Because there's all those little fallen ones there, and that's a bit too much for us. Because it's quantity that matters. Because even if they're only fallen ones, they're extremely good at killing us on this difficulty. Because we don't have armor. See, we can stun them just fine by hitting them in the face with this hammer, right? And the reason why I make sure to take the time to absorb their corpses is, again, because if they get risen by a shaman or something, then they're just as deadly now as they were the first time we killed them, right?
Yep. That's usually why once you start to attack an enemy, it's a good idea to work on that one until it's dead too, because there's no point in having 3 wounded enemies that can all do just as much damage, right?
Well, that and they have health regeneration too. I gotta switch to my chance to hit aura here. Might as well pick up the antidote potion and drink it or something. A feral axe and a giant sword. Yeah, these guys take like 6 hits to kill with the hammer. Okay, we're gonna have to portal back anyways. We need more healing potions again. This is really an easy dungeon. This is the easiest dungeon in the game, man. I'm telling you, it doesn't get any easier than this.
Yeah, but it's the thingy of evil.
Okay, that wasn't worth as much money as I thought it would be, but I brought it back because I have these giant fucking helmets to sell. I have that one to sell, and that is worth 20 grand, and then I have this one to sell, and that one's probably worth a decent amount. I don't know how much. 10 grand? Wow, the better one was worth 10 grand. Probably because it didn't have as much of a skill plus on it. But on the bright side, look at this. We're almost gained a level already.
Wow.
Yeah, so it takes us like, what is that?
Does your level progression accelerate when you're doing this?
We gain like 4.5 times more experience. But it takes us 441 billion experience points to level up at this point.
Oh.
So, you know.
After a while, these numbers just become meaningless.
More or less, yes. It's a feral axe anyways. I think that's the better...
You could move the decimal place, like, point, like, 5 spaces to the left, and everything would be just as meaningful as this, right?
Yep, sure could. Okay, we just gotta kill this zombie before they start to overwhelm Gulzar there. They're starting to overwhelm Gulzar. Yay! Killed the zombie. So 1-on-1 zombie is okay. 2-on-1 zombie's not so good. Yeah, zombies.
You need a chainsaw.
Yeah, well, I need something,
They
right?
need to have Juliet out here with all these zombies.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, that guy's gonna come and he's gonna want to take a swing at me because they lock onto the first target they see and then they'll change targets after. That's another one of the reasons why we have the shield with us now. Raider Claws. I don't know if those sell, but we'll pick them up anyways. They have some skill increases and shit, so maybe.
What are those claws for?
Assassins.
Oh.
An interesting character class that we're not playing in this playthrough.
Yeah.
Because all I do is swing hammer.
And assassins don't do that.
That's right, assassins don't swing hammers.
They swing claws instead.
Yeah, they swing claws. Or katars or wrist blades or other things like that.
But are they more or less effective than this?
Honestly, I think they're probably more effective if you know how to use them right. You know how to build them right. But, you know, the fact that we can kind of just brain dead sink 20 points into the very first skill that we earn and then go through normal Nightmare in Hell is kind of like a reflection of Paladin. Of course, most people, again, they don't play a Paladin like this anyways. They actually play a... Usually they'll play what's known as a Hammered In, where you cast a spiritual spinning hammer in the air that always hits what it is aimed at, as long as it's allowed to cast. And you can just, like, get, like, tons and tons of them going around in a circle around you.
So that's kind of like the... summoned skeleton thing by the necromancer or whatever in this game, right?
Sort of, except it acts more like a projectile than a like cast target spell.
Oh.
I don't think that bow is even worth picking up, but whatever. Actually, I gotta go back to town anyways. Again. Sell more shit. Buy more potions. But, yeah, no, basically most people play the Paladin as a spellcaster, or if they do play him as a melee character, they get, like, super gear, and then they either play a Zealer, a, Smiter, or less frequently they'll play a, oh, what the fuck's it called? They'll play a, wow, why am I so, a Vengeance Paladin. I think the reason why you'd play a Smiter is I think that Smite doesn't have a chance to hit.
Oh.
Yes. So Smite doesn't have a chance to hit, which means that you could actually use a defensive aura on your Smiter, but Smite doesn't do a lot of damage either, right? So there's that drawback. You would be able to have a defensive aura up and be able to basically max out your defense at all times, so we wouldn't even need this guy around. But you would struggle at killing things. And I don't know, maybe that might affect the hireling you go with. Maybe you go with something that's a little bit more better at killing things so that you don't have to worry about it so much. But we are far better at killing things right now than any hireling you could possibly get. So we're just going to switch to the shield here. But his fireballs can't hurt me. Okay, and now he's targeting Buddy, so we can switch to the hammer. We'll eat his corpse. A Hyperion spear. I think that is a better spear. We'll drop the bow. Don't think the bow's worth all that much anyways. The spear, though, that's a higher level spear, so that might sell for something. I don't know. Might sell for something. We're scraping the barrel on selling things here.
Yeah, you'll have to pardon me if I seem a little out of it here. I was up early this morning.
Ah.
And now I'm feeling very full and drowsy because it was burger night tonight.
I see.
So I had the big meal
at
supper time. And now I'm ready for a nap.
Ah. A reinforced mace. I'm pretty sure that's a better version of a mace. That we can't use because it requires dexterity. Almost everything is going to require dexterity except for very few items now.
Respec.
No, we're not going to respec, and we're never putting anything in dexterity anyways.
Yep, dexterity build.
Nope, never happening. You'd never be able to kill anything. Or you'd get killed by everything, right? Like, about half of our hit points is made of, our vitality, right? I think every 5 points in vitality is like 20 hit points or something. Oh, I couldn't absorb his corpse in time. So he got resurrected by that stupid shaman back there. So we'll draw them out over here where they're probably out of the shaman's range over here. And see, we can still stun lock the shit out of them so that they can't hit us back one-on-one. Let's stay out of the shaman's range. Out of the shaman's range. Alright. There we go. Ah, there's some more of them now. That hurt. That guy kind of tried to run away while I was swinging at him. And as a result, I ended up hitting myself. That zombie is derping out because he's a boss zombie. Ouch. That zombie will kill us in 5 hits. Why doesn't he want to attack our buddy there? I don't know. Just wants to swing at me. Because he wants to get back to his boss pack. There we go. That's what we want. Yeah, swing at him. And then I can swing at you a little bit. Come on, absorb him. There we go. That shaman's still walking around back there somewhere. So.
These zombies are ridiculous.
I know, right? Like, I want you to imagine, like, you put a human being on a set of train tracks, okay? Standing in the middle of a set of train tracks, and then here comes your, like, 40-car train down the train tracks, right? And the train hits the person, and instead of the person getting crushed, the person is completely and totally okay, and the train completely derails. That's kind of what these zombies are like. And that's kind of what we are. We're the train, and we get derailed by these zombies.
Oh, some days you're the windshield, and other days you're the bug.
Yeah, like, fuck, man. Okay, maybe we can draw the zombie over here so that he's away from the shaman. That's just a normal zombie. That's not a boss pack zombie. So he should die in about 20 hits. And yeah, to be fair, I'm not actually counting my hireling's damage calculation when I say that this zombie dies in 20 hits. It's like 20 hits plus whatever he's doing, which is not a whole lot. Because we just don't have a better weapon for him. And we're not going to get a better weapon for him either. Not anytime soon anyways, but we need to go back to town again and sell some shit. Kind of as has become the tradition. Make sure I have enough town portal scrolls to keep doing this. We gotta sell that spear because it takes up too much room. And I think it does 26 to 89. Technically there's a recipe we could use to convert this from a crude spear to a proper spear. And then I don't know how it would stack up to the current spear that our buddy has there, but he already has a damage boosted spear, so I think I'm not going to care unless we pick up something that he can actually use right away. And as for this mace, we'll never be able to use it because of the dexterity requirements, so we're going to sell it. I'm pretty sure there are still one-handed weapons we can pick up that don't have dexterity requirements, even at this level. So that's what we'll be going for if we go for one anyways. Okay, well, we can sell that. Look at all the shaman in this area.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, we're gonna draw the fallen ones back out here again. Look at all those bolts and arrows and bolts and arrows and all this other shit that I will never use. Because we'll never be able to kill anything with a ranged weapon at this point. I think things would actually regenerate faster than we could kill them. If we tried.
What about if you'd started off as whatever passes for an archery character in this game, though?
I mean, if we were actually...
Wouldn't you be good enough at that you'd be able to kill things kind of like what you're killing things with this guy?
If we're actually an archer, maybe, except for the fact that we still wouldn't do any damage without, like, super gear, right? Basically, all of our damage comes from the fact that we're like a paladin and we exist. And this is another one of those zombie minions. It's amazing how often they hit our hireling, too, because he has, like, 6,000 defense. So we're gonna go back to town because he's gonna get killed by that zombie. So... I know this turned from, like, a hack and slash into, like, a zombie survival game, right?
It turned into the town portal game.
More or less, yeah, except town portals are not of any kind of significant expense, right?
Good thing.
Nice. Managed to absorb that, but now we gotta run away because that's double zombie. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. We can't do double zombie. These guys are too tough to do double zombie. Oh. So we'll go, we'll talk to What's-Her-Nuts, we'll get our healing. We'll walk away a little bit, get the zombie to follow us. This isn't the one we were working on, god damn it. Now that one's gonna regenerate all of its health. That sucks. But there's nothing we can do about it. There's just nothing we can do about it.
Well, like I said, you need to get Juliet down here with the chainsaw.
No joke. Because these fucking zombies are no joke, right? Wow, buddy is gonna get killed by the fucking zombie. He actually got killed by the fucking zombie while we were on the verge of killing the damn thing. So we'll do this, resurrect him, go down. Hopefully he'll activate his aura and not be a twat. Ouch.
Whoa.
Yeah,
gonna kill you now.
Zombie's gonna kill me, yeah. No, zombie's gonna kill him again.
Oh.
Because he wouldn't activate his aura, so, you know. Totally not my fault. He didn't activate his aura, okay? That's something I really wish they fixed in this game. Because those guys, when they come out, they should have their aura auto-activated.
Yeah, that should be like the first thing they do. Especially if that's some sort of a passive that gives them valuable defense, right?
It is. It's actually this passive which gives them a valuable defense. I have it at level 1, apparently, because I needed it. So we could have it walking around, and, you know, it would give us absolutely no fucking benefit anyways, but yeah. I'll start feeding him healing potions, and hopefully he survives long enough to activate it. No, he still hasn't activated it. What a dumbass.
Oh well, at least you managed to kill the zombie.
Yeah, but we've got tougher zombies to kill too, so... Here comes another half-dead one. He's targeting on me, so he'll probably attack me first. Kind of just let him come down here. There, he finally activated it. Now he's gonna take, like, way less damage. He wants to go up and attack that other zombie already when we need to come back here and heal up, man. Because you got your ass kicked by a zombie. Okay, there's a zombie boss. There's another zombie minion coming down. Eventually. Eventually it will come. Here it comes.
So is this one of those games where if you, say, use a bow, you have unlimited arrows?
No.
No? So you actually would have to go back to town and buy more arrows?
You would.
Once you
This
shot
was
all your arrows?
one of the last games of this type where you actually had to buy arrows.
Oh.
Right, I believe Champions of Norath, you also had to buy arrows.
Yep, that's right. You did.
Okay, we're gonna go back again.
That's why it pisses me off so much when I'm playing that game with you and you grab all the gold and all the treasure all the time. Because I'm the one that needs to spend more money to buy arrows.
Isn't gold shared in that game? I think it is.
Yeah, I think so. But...
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Plus, I can always buy you arrows. You're just jealous because you don't get to pick up the shiny shit. Okay, yeah, the nasty boss zombie, we don't want to kill him yet. We want to draw out the weaker zombie first. Because the nasty boss zombie is going to be like, kills everyone all the time type of encounter. We couldn't quite do that. Can you just walk backwards, please, my man? I wish I had a retreat button.
Huh.
It says, get the fuck out of Dodge. Look at him, he's regenerated half his health in that time. Guy regenerates so fast. Oh, we leveled up. That's nice. Ooh. That actually would reduce our block chance if we didn't already have no block chance. Because, you know, as I said before, leveling up reduces your block chance.
That's not right.
It's not. But it's Diablo 2. It's one of the interesting balance decisions they decided to make. So now we do 5% more damage. Big whoop-de-doo, but, you know, we do 5% more damage. It is what it is.
I don't know. That sounds like a shortcut to me.
Oh, to keep people's block chance from always being max?
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, look, the zombie is coming to play, but it's coming at the wrong time because we have other things to kill now. Okay, now the zombies won't come back. Or sorry, the minions won't come back, so we can kill the zombie. And the best part about our aura, which reduces enemy defense to basically nothing, is it also works for our hireling there, too. Not that he actually does any damage, but every time he swings, he is hitting. I don't think he actually even hits hard enough most of the time to make their health bar move. There we go. More dead zombie. Gotta buy more town portal scrolls now.
Yeah, you've been burning through those today.
I tell you, man, like, Players 8, right? That's what Players 8 is like on Hell difficulty here. We'll sell that armor, because it will help pay for a buddy resurrection. Now, this is part of why we're picking up every little thing, too, is because he costs 3,900 gold to resurrect now, I think?
Only 3,900?
Yeah, 3,900.
Yeah,
sorry, 39,000.
Oh, 39,000.
Yeah, 39,000.
I was just gonna say, aren't you, like, a millionaire already anyway?
I mean, I won't be if I have to keep resurrecting his ass all the time. Pretty sure there's a shaman back there, because usually where there's a cluster of these guys, there's a shaman.
See, in addition to, you know, number inflation for health and damage dealt and all that kind of stuff, the
economy's all out of whack.
The economy is all out of whack, too, right?
Yep.
You know, where you could be walking around with, you know, 750,000 pieces of gold in your pockets. And who knows how you could possibly carry that.
And you'd go bankrupt from buying one suit of armor.
Yeah. And who knows how you could possibly carry around
letter
all
of
that
credit.
much.
We just have a letter of credit, okay?
Yeah, okay. Must be that's what it is, because, you know, like 750,000 pieces of gold, even if they were like small pieces, would be pretty damn heavy.
Maybe it's a fiat currency.
And take a lot of room, too.
It's fiat gold. It's printed on paper.
Fiat gold. Isn't money printed on paper backed by gold still, you know, like gold standard, though?
Yes.
Yeah. Just like we used to have here once upon a time.
Yeah, and maybe someday again, who knows?
Yeah, maybe someday again. I don't know whether it's true or not, but I saw a thing on I forget where I even saw it, on either Odyssey or YouTube, where people were speculating that maybe the U.S. is going to go back on the gold standard in July of this year.
Would be nice. Would be nice.
Well,
would be nice.
I have no idea if that's actually true or not. I don't know.
I couldn't tell
you.
you.
Like I said, it was just something I saw in passing, you know, when I was looking at something else kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, that's interesting. But I didn't really, you know, like read it in great detail or anything to see what it was about.
We need to repair our hammer, because our hammer is breaking from all of the times we've swung it. And I should sell that. I don't know. Maybe I keep that. We need to buy more town portal scrolls. I still didn't do that. Damn it.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to end up stranded in the Den of Evil.
Well, then I'd have to walk all along the road to the Den of Evil and possibly die. The things on the road to the Den of Evil, I have to say, are probably actually scarier than the things inside of the Den of Evil at this point. Because they could be physically immune or a whole bunch of nasty shit. Okay, no, don't engage the guy. Let him come to us. He's gonna do his zombie walk. And then his boss is gonna be, like, off in the distance there, and we don't have to deal with him.
Yeah. One would think, though, that shifting to doing that would be a fairly complicated thing to do, right? I don't know anything about economics, but wouldn't that be, like, something that would cause a great deal of chaos?
Possibly. I really don't know what the short-term effect of it will be. I think the long-term effect will be better, but I don't know what the short-term effect of it will be. Because I'm not actually an economist. I just studied economics in school for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one guy there, and then there's gonna be, like, one zombie, like, left over in the fucking dungeon somewhere. Maybe we go find him first. Before we try taking on that guy and dying a whole bunch of times.
Oh.
Find the one guy that is still left alive somewhere.
Why?
Because we have to kill him in order to complete the quest.
Oh.
You have to kill and exterminate every single enemy in the Den of Evil in order to complete the Den of Evil quest.
Oh, so no survivors and no prisoners, eh?
That's right. Except there are several bugs wherein if I were to absorb a fallen one while he was being resurrected, then he'll still be counted as alive. And other things.
Oh.
There's so many other things. Or if you're a necromancer and you try to summon a skeleton or something using a corpse while a fallen one is being resurrected, then he'll still be counted as alive. And, like, yeah, there's just a whole bunch of bugs. It's so terrible. I would hate to have to do this a second time. If we have to do this a second time, we're doing it on Players 1.
Yeah, because this looks like it's been...
excessively painful is the way I would describe it. Alright, I could blow through this no problem on Players 1, because I would kill everything in like 2 hits. But, doing this on Players 8 is, oh my god. I'm gonna pick up this bow. Because I know I'm going to be going back to town while fighting this guy. In fact, I know that it's going to happen so bad. Oh god, he's extra strong. Why did we have to spawn with an extra strong one? Why? Okay, I'm not going to let him hit me. Okay, yes I am. He's going to hit me really hard. Why can't you target him? He can't hurt you. So why don't you target him? Okay, yes. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. This is the result we wanted. He's gonna kill Buddy, like, right now. Oh, I couldn't get back there fast enough. He'd killed Buddy anyways. So we're just going to sink 40 grand into this over and over and over again until we kill this zombie.
Wow.
And that's just how this is going to go. And every time he dies, man, like, I don't know. But, you know, he's not going to have his aura up now. Gonna suck. Just gonna die a bunch. I guess he stops him from regenerating as he hits him, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I think he's still regenerating anyways.
Wow.
Oh,
Like,
he fractured him in the fucking ice!
that was
Wow.
like 3 hits and he was dead.
Yeah, well, he's got extra strong zombies, so he does double damage. Alright, he's extra strong, so he does double damage. And then he's also a boss, so, you know. I don't actually know if we can kill him. We're gonna try. I'm pretty sure we can kill him. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, don't hit me, because if I die, then Gulzar dies. Okay, we're gonna portal out. There we go. We didn't have to spend 40 grand this time. Look at that. No 40 grand. My 40 grand. Even got to get his aura up. That's good. Ah, it wasn't fast enough there. 40 grand.
Yes.
That's what 40 grand down the drain looks like.
Good day.
It's too bad you can't hire like 3 of those guys.
We'd need 3 on this difficulty. And we still wouldn't be able to get through it again because of those exploding enemies that do 10% of their life.
What are you doing?
Just letting it hit him a couple of times, hoping he'll get his aura out.
I see.
And then talking to this lady because she gives free healing. And then going back here and hoping that he'll get his aura out. Looks like he finally got it out, but I'm gonna wait until he gets hit a couple more times anyways, so we can go back and get free healing some more.
The order welcomes you.
You're gonna need more town portal scrolls again.
Eventually, yes. Ha 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 ha!
Just barely made it.
Just barely made it. Just barely.
Greetings.
It's cheaper to buy the healing potions, though, than it is to spend 40 grand resurrecting his ass. We're getting there, damn it.
You're getting there, yep.
The thing is running out of hit points. It just hits so damn hard. And I think, too, enemies do more damage. They get like a, I want to say it's like a 70% damage buff or a 65% damage buff. I don't really know what it is. They get a damage buff for being on Player's Aid as well.
Because I gather that on Player's 8, if you were playing this the way it's meant to be played, you'd have like 7 other people in co-op all beating on that thing at the same time, or
That's
what?
right, and they'd all be like level 75, and probably most of them would be sorceress, because nobody actually plays anything that's not a sorceress.
Oh. Why is that the super best class in the game, or what?
More or less. I mean, you know, you could say Hammerdin is pretty good too, because the only thing that can resist a Hammerdin's hammers are enemies with like raw magic resistance, because if we take a look at the hammer skill, it does magic damage. It doesn't do elemental damage. Whereas the sorceress's skills do elemental damage.
Oh.
Right? Get the portal up. Feed him like 3 healing potions right off the bat here.
Wow. Yeah.
Just like that, boom. Now we got to go back. We'll go get our healing potions. And then, what else? You know, there are certain builds for Assassin that people might play, and certain builds for Druid that people might play. A Barbarian might be able to tank some of this, just because he'll have so much health with all the buffs that he gets. But he won't be able to actually kill anything, he'll just serve as a distraction, basically. And he'll get experience points for existing. Oh, we have some fire resist boots. That's nice. That add lightning damage. Okay. That's not the most useful thing. Maybe we could upgrade that because it's rare. But the most important part, though, is that we can go over here, talk to Akara.
And you finish the quest?
Yes, and then she goes, hey, I'm going to give you a skill point. And we go, great, I'm going to use that skill point on doing 5% extra damage. So now we still do 2100 to 3400 points of damage now, except that we're doing plus 825% damage instead of plus 815% damage.
Wow.
So, yeah.
What you need?
So, I don't know. I'm going to continue here just till we get to the waypoint, but as you can see, Players 8 is not happening on Hell difficulty. We're significantly poorer too now. We had started this, I think, with like 700,000, and then the amount of times we had to resurrect Buddy's ass there, we're down to like a whole bunch less. Oh, I should have sold some of this stuff. Whatever, I'll go back to town and sell some of this stuff now. It doesn't matter. Town portals are cheap and, you know...
They're cheap and plentiful.
They're cheap and plentiful, and also I kind of want to keep this Ring of the Ox. She wants to go and give us a quest, and I don't care about her quest. I'm already going there anyways. But we won't be doing it on Players 8, that's for damn sure.
Good day.
So we're gonna sell that. That quest is knocked off the list. We're gonna... I don't know, I guess we'll pick up the glaive, why not? Look for anything else that I haven't picked up yet as we come out of here. Gotta wait for Buddy to catch up. So on a scale of 1 to pain, how would you rate that?
I don't know. I mean, it looked to me like pretty much like the rest of the playthrough has so far, except that you had to keep going back to town a lot.
I'd say it was pretty painful. I'm gonna go back to town now. Identify that glaive, which will be crap probably. 9% lifesteal, but it's still crap. It's still crap anyways, because it's a glaive and not anything good, so we'll sell it.
The order welcomes you.
And let's see here. Put our charms back in our inventory. So we get the benefits. And now we go find the waypoint. I do believe too there will be new versions of this guy that we could possibly get. Yeah, these things have implicit poison damage now too, so it helps to have some poison resistance. Hence why we have the shield out.
Well, you sure can swing that thing a lot faster than the hammer.
It's an extremely fast weapon. I think it's actually got an attack speed of very fast. But unfortunately, it does 10 times less damage than the hammer, or 5 times less damage. That's 5 times less damage than the hammer. I found where we need to go, but we need to get past these 2 zombies first. Alright, and because that thing doesn't swing 5 times faster than this hammer, it swings about 2.5 times faster than this hammer still does more damage. Okay. We made it to the place.
You made it to the place.
We made it to the place. We can go home now. After all of this pain. So that was Players 8 Hell. We're probably going to resume this on Players 2 or Players 1.
Yeah, well, this will be slowed to a crawl if you have to play this way for the rest of the playthrough. Like, wow.
Well, and it'll be about this, because nothing really gets more hit points than this. Well, I guess Venom Lords get more hit points than this. Venom Lords will probably have like 40,000 hit points. Weaker enemies will have closer to 30,000 probably, and stronger enemies will have closer to 40,000. So, you know, and then bosses will have like, oh my god, why the fuck do you have so many hit points?
Uh-huh.
But, yeah, so we'll probably play this through on Players 2 or Players 1. And I haven't decided which yet. Maybe people can help me decide. I think Players 1 will be kind of like playing through Nightmare Players 8, except things have physical resistance and our resistances are shit. Whereas playing through Players 2 will be quite a bit harder than that, but at least there will be nothing that can technically one-shot me. And I think on Players 2, those enemies that explode that do 10% of your health for physical damage, they would do 1,100 points of damage if I was standing next to one.
Wow.
So I could survive that if I had full health. Whereas they only do like something like 600 points of damage on or 600 to 800 points of damage on Players 1, because they have somewhere between 6,000 and 8,000 hit points, I think, as a base. So, you know, we could definitely do this on Players 1. We can for sure beat the game on Players 1. I know we can. We just... Players 2, maybe. Players 3 or 4, no. Not gonna happen. So, yes. But I guess we'll save the rest of that for next time. I hope you guys enjoyed Players 8 Den of Evil. It's really sad that I won't be able to continue this on Players 8 just because I can't. But, you know, maybe if we got better gear, if we got super gear, if we end up finding super gear, then I'll try again. But we don't have super gear or anything close to that. So, until next time,
I'm Sandman99.
And I'm RecV5. Have a good one.